Well, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. Oh my gosh, how we doing, everybody, this morning? Oh my gosh. Let's see. Get my glasses back on here. Hey, Freedom. Good morning, Freedom. Freedom says good morning to us. Yep. San Jose Foodie. Oh my gosh. My business makes 30K a month, but I can't get a loan. You must not have done it very long, huh? Or I mean, is your credit score terrible? What's that? Hey, sweet, your home is beautiful. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. For a guy that grew up in the ghettos, it's pretty amazing to me. Oh, 2 years of bad credit. Yep. Yep. Do this. Just really work on your credit. San Jose Food, really work on getting that credit score up. Make all your payments on time. Stuff like that. You can improve your credit score pretty quick if you'll just take care of it. The Brass Man, what is up, Brass Man? Good to see you this morning, man. Um, yes, it's going to be a great day. Today's a good day to make it a great day, huh? What about after bankruptcy? What do you do? Well, I always recommend don't do bankruptcy unless you just have to, because for a little while you're in trouble. You're screwed credit wise. But same thing with bankruptcy. Just start doing everything right, and start improving everything. But bankruptcy hurts for a while. There's no doubt. Um, Good morning. Simon says blessings. I love it. I love it. Angel says good morning, coach. Oh my gosh. Good morning. Vito said something in some language I can't read. Good morning, Vito. I'm sure you said something nice, though. How's my mentor doing? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. It is good to be alive. Um, I've got two of my granddaughters in town, 4 and 6. 4 and 6. Yesterday we went and got their hair done, and we went to a petting zoo, and we swam. And today I think I'm going to take them and get their nails done. I mean, we're just doing all kinds of fun stuff. They're loving it. Anyway, they live up in Calgary, Alberta, so it's always a treat when they get to come down and spend some time with us. So anyway, that's what I've been doing. Good morning, everybody. Man, good morning over here on the YouTube side. Rhonda, good morning to you. Who else is over here on the YouTube side? We love it. Hey, guys, if you're on the TikTok side and want to check our YouTube channel out, go check it out. We're trying to get it going. So, anyway, good morning. For you guys that are new on here, Samantha, good morning to you. For you guys that are new on here, I'm Presley Swagerty. Presley, Presley. Presley, Presley Swagerty. 1G, Swagerty. I grew up in the ghettos, coached high school basketball for 16 years. I loved it, did it with a passion, felt like I helped some kids, never made much money as a public educator, got involved in network marketing. Never even thought I'd look at that, but my old high school coach, guy named J.D. Mayo, brought it to me. And Coach Mayo, who I loved and adored, I said, "Sure, Coach, I'll go have lunch with you." And he shows it to me, and I think, wow, that might work. And he's making some money. So I decided to give it a shot. Well, thank the Lord I did, because it exploded. Yep, it exploded. I became the number one earner with the company. I've been the number one earner for 20 plus years. Made 40 some odd $1 million doing it for a guy that grew up in the ghettos and taught school. Huh? Man, my resume didn't say I would be a success. I'm telling you that. But it really boils down to how bad you want something. And I mean, I felt like I had a chance, so I went all in. And then from there, we bought a couple of car dealerships and scaled it up to 7 of them. Printed circuit board company, a logistics company, auto transport company, car washes, real estate. Now I'm buying into the franchise business. So I got a lot going on. I like being a businessman, an entrepreneur, and I want to help you guys do the same thing because, guys, we're either building our dream life or somebody hires us to build theirs. We want to build ours and get you something going on the side. See, I worked my network marketing business on the side for a couple of years before I went and fired my boss. So, now is it hard? Sure, because you're working your full-time job, plus you're getting your business off the ground. So, yeah, it's tough, but I'll say this, it's been worth it. You just got to sacrifice for a while to get where you want to go. And I see where a couple of you have asked about the network marketing business. I don't pitch anything here on my lives, but if you want to direct message me, just direct message me and say, Presley, how do you make money with network marketing? And I'm happy to share that with you. What else? About a year and a half ago, we started doing a podcast channel. It's called Residual Earners. So you can go to Apple, Spotify, or YouTube and check that out. We started doing these lives over a year ago now. And wow. That's all I can say. Wow. Over here on the TikTok side, we've got about 275,000 followers. I mean, it's been crazy big. We're getting the YouTube side going. We got about a little under 30,000 subscribers on the YouTube side. So it is, we're getting it going. And then about, I don't know, 6 months ago, we started a success school, and it's called Residual Earners University. And, if you're just wanting to run with a bunch of winners and be in a group that's supportive, that'll help you, I'm telling you, you need to jump in there with us. Go to residualearnersuniversity.com. And I'm telling you, you want to jump in there and start running with some winners. We got courses, we got experts coming in each week, we got video libraries, we got we got book clubs, we got accountability groups. I mean, all that stuff's in there, but it's the team, it's the community that you join, because we call ourselves the REU family. So if you're looking to change your life and you just want to get in a group of people that's a bunch of winners that'll help you change your life, then jump in there. Residualearnersuniversity.com. Anyway, good morning. Can you give me advice on hiring people for my business, caregiving? Kel Bell, yeah. Understand, you hire for culture. You hire for culture. You can teach people skills, but if they don't have the right attitude, it doesn't matter. I mean, their skills are useless if they don't have the right attitude. So I always hire people, now understand, if it's a high level job, I got to make sure they got enough skills. Absolutely. But I hire for attitude. And the other thing I do is I meet with them 3 times before I hire them. Before I hire anybody. And I'm going to try to meet with them in different situations, different settings, just to see how they react in different settings. And, so I meet with them 3 times. I hire for attitude. And then usually I tell people, hey, let's revisit this after 60 days. So let's have a kind of a test period for 60 days. You tell me if you like what you're doing, and I'll tell you if I like what you're doing, and, we can go over it then. But I hire for attitude. I meet with them 3 times before I hire them, and then I have a 60-day test period, and then I sit down with them again so we can talk everything over, make sure they're happy, make sure I'm happy, and we go that route. But anyway, that's to me, the biggest thing is your attitude, your culture. When you're starting a business, the thing that separates a good business and a great business is the culture. If you get people that are caring and they're pulling for the team and they're just good people, I'm telling you, you got half the battle won before you ever even started. So culture. I always teach culture. You got to have the right culture. And your culture is either by design or by default. So you want to design the culture that you want, and it starts with you. Everything rises and falls with leadership. But anyway, hope that helped a little bit. There we go. Well, good morning, man. Good morning, guys. Let's get going here, huh? On this holiday weekend. I mean, kind of crazy. Here in Heath, Texas, it's rainy today, which we hadn't seen a lot of rain lately. So it's good to see some rain. I hate it's on the holiday weekend, but it's good to see some rain. We got a little rain last night. So anyway, let's get rocking and rolling today. I want to cover some stuff before the granddaughters get out of bed. So here we go. Let's do this. Again, if you're wondering who I am, I'm Presley Swagerty. Came out of the ghettos, taught school, got involved in network marketing. That exploded. I've actually written a couple of books, and I know I don't look like it, but I'm actually one of the top network marketers in the world. I wrote a book, Millionaire by Halftime, How to Win with Network Marketing. And then I wrote a book, Be, Do, and Have More. You got to be before you can do, and do before you can have. And that's a success book. Right now, I'm working on Choose Your Hard, but Choose Wisely. I'm also working on a biography, and the biography is mainly for my family. But anyway, that's kind of what I got going on. But I travel all over the country giving speeches, and I pull notes. If you're wondering what I read from notes that I have from speeches I give and stuff like that. I got 3 or 4, 5 notebooks over there, I guess, full of stuff. So every day, whatever's on my heart, I pull out of that notebook and I come talk to you guys about it. So anyway, here we go. Let's get rolling, huh? Uh, let's do this. Be a right now person. Procrastination is the greatest stealer of dreams I believe there is. We're always going to do it later. We're always going to do it someday. Someday I'll. No, guys, we got to be a right now person. We're only on this earth for about 4,000 weeks on average. We're not on this earth very long. I'm telling you, we got to get things done. We got to start, because if you just keep saying someday I'll, here's what happens. The days turn into weeks, the weeks turn into months, the months turn into years, and the years turn into decades, and we stay in the same rut. We got to be a right now person. See, success doesn't wait, and neither should you. One of the biggest lies people tell themselves is, I'll do it later. Later turns into next week. Next week becomes next year. Before you know it, you're living a life filled with almost, should have, and someday. No, baby, we don't want to do that, because either we take some risk now or we have regret later. So we want to take some risk now, right? We want to go for it now, because risk weighs ounces, regret weighs tons. But the people who win, they're the people who change their lives, build empires, and leave legacies. You know how they do it? They're a right now person. What is a right now person? A right now person doesn't need all the answers, doesn't wait for perfect conditions. They don't drown in overthinking. Guys, what I see all the time is people try to get the perfect time. Boy, as soon as the perfect time rolls around. Let me tell you what, the perfect time is a myth. It's a myth. You're never going to have the perfect time. So let's not do that. Winners, people that are right now people, they act immediately, they respond decisively, and they move today. Today, guys, if you're wanting to do something big in your life, let's start it today, huh? I'm telling you right now, if we want to start changing our legacy that we're leaving for our kids and grandkids, let's do it today. Let's start today, huh? Uh, why right now beats one day? Get this. Right now creates momentum. If you start, it creates momentum. Action leads to clarity, and clarity leads to confidence. And the sooner you move, the faster you grow. Come on, baby. We got to do this. Right now breaks the habit of delay. Procrastination is a muscle, and so is initiative. What you practice becomes your pattern. Guys, we just got to all start getting that mental attitude of, I do it now. I do it now. When something crosses your mind, let's do it now. Let's do it now. Let's start becoming a do it now person. Let's tap into the power of now. Let's set our default mechanism to action, because we can think about it and plan on it and talk about it and do all that stuff till we're blue in the face. But until we take some action, nothing is going to happen. Right now, people stand out. In a world of waiters, watchers, and wishers, doers are rare. Whoa, listen to that one. In a world of waiters, watchers, and wishers, doers are rare. That makes them powerful. See, you and I want to be doers, huh? We want to be doers. We got to go for it, baby. Come on, let's go for it. Right now builds identity. Every time you follow through on action, you tell your brain, I'm the kind of person who moves. That belief becomes your edge. I'm telling you right now, if you'll become a do it now person, you're going to have an edge on everybody else. On a real world example, let's get this. I think we all know this guy. Love him or hate him, Elon Musk doesn't sit still. He's known for his speed of execution, launching companies, pivoting strategies, building solutions in days instead of months. When SpaceX had rocket failures, Musk didn't retreat. He gathered his team, found the problem, and had a new one on the launch pad almost immediately. His first 3 rockets failed, baby. First 3 failed. Man, he had the 4th one out there ready to go, and now he's launched bunches of rockets. He doesn't wait for conditions. He creates momentum. See, being a right now person means sending that email today, making that phone call today, sending that text today, having that meeting today, starting the workout, not planning it, launching the idea, not perfecting it, reading the book, buying and not just buying it and let it collect dust. Guys, let's do it today. I'm always talking about read 10 pages out of a good book. Come on, do that today. A business book or personal growth book. I talk about watching a personal growth giant every day. Do that today. Start it today. Let's start doing things today. Someday guys, I get this all the time. People will come to me and they'll go, you know, someday I'll do me a vision board, Presley. Someday I'll write me some goals down, Presley. Someday I'll start reading 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book, Presley. Someday I'll start watching personal growth giants, Presley. Someday I'll start running with winners, Presley. Someday I'll start taking care of my health, Presley. Someday I'll start getting out of debt, Presley. Someday I'll start investing, Presley. Someday I'll start buying me a piece of real estate, Presley. Someday I'll start that business, Presley. Someday I'll. Guys, I'm telling you right now, someday I'll get you nowhere. Someday I'll get you nowhere. You don't need another plan. You need to make a decision and get started. That's what you need, huh? Let's quit talking about someday I'll and let's be a today I'll, huh? How about that one? Oh, you don't need another plan. You need a decision. How to become a right now person. Kill the later language. Remove I'll try, someday, or maybe from your vocabulary. Replace them with action words like I will, I am, and let's go now. How about that one, huh? I will, I am, and let's go now. Take the first step instantly. Don't wait to feel ready. Read one page, make one call, take one step. Action creates energy. See, doubt will take you out of action, but action will take you out of doubt. Set deadlines, not dreams, huh? Set deadlines, not dreams. Give your goals dates. Put pressure on your potential. I always teach people have big goals, have specific measurable goals, and have time bound goals. Put a deadline on every goal you have because that's what gives it the urgency. We got to get things done now, guys. I'm telling you what, if you'll develop a do it now attitude, you're going to amaze yourself with how much you can get accomplished. Amaze yourself. Have big goals with deadlines. Every night before you go to bed, do you a to-do list for the next morning. Write down everything you need to get done the next day, the night before you go to bed. Just sit down at the kitchen table, get you a piece of paper and a pen, and I'm telling you, in 5 minutes, you can do a to-do list. This isn't some long, drawn-out process, but watch what happens. When you wake up in the morning and you've got that list in front of you and you just start checking things off, I'm telling you, your adrenaline gets pumping. You get to feeling like you're accomplishing things, and good things start happening. So I got a goal with a deadline, big goals with deadlines. I mean, stuff that motivates you, that keeps you going big picture. Then have a to-do list every night before you go to bed so you can wake up in the morning with that to-do list in front of you, and then just be a do it now person. Start working on that mental attitude. I'm telling you, it gets you there. You're gonna accomplish more than you ever dreamed you could. I'm telling you right now. See, momentum builds through wins. Every right now moment you act on compounds your confidence. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. The clock is ticking. You don't control tomorrow. You only control now. Yep. Success doesn't come from good intentions. It comes from immediate execution. So stop waiting to feel ready. Start becoming a right now person because the life you want won't show up someday. It's built in the decisions you make today. Be urgent, be bold, be decisive, be a right now person. I'm telling you guys, if you'll develop that attitude of every time it crosses your mind, you just start doing things right now. I want you to watch how everything will start changing in your life. See, we tend to all want to procrastinate. See, I'm a procrastinator by nature. I have to make myself have the attitude of doing it now. And I just started with everything. I mean, my personal life, it doesn't matter. Like if I need to put something in the car, I go do it now. If I need to do anything around the house, I try to do it right now. As soon as it hits my mind, I do it right now because I want to develop that attitude of doing it now. And then that transitioned over into business. So when I need to make a call, I do it now. When I need to send an email, I do it now. When I need to send a text, I do it now. When I need to have a meeting, I do it now. I just try to make everything do it now. Do it now. And I tell you what, I get so much more accomplished. I'm going to challenge everybody to be a do it now person. Tap into that power of now. Set your default mechanism to action, baby. And let's watch what you and I can get accomplished. I'm telling you, it'll amaze you. I believe with all my heart there's going to be two groups of us. There's going to be the group that's glad they did, and there's going to be the group that wishes they had. I'm challenging you. Let's be a do it now person. Well, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We just went over be a do it now person, be a right now person, huh? I'm telling you, that's what we want to accomplish is do it now. Do it now. Anyway, man, I'm excited to be here with you guys on this holiday weekend. Good morning, everybody. Man, Billy Gold sent a heart. Thank you, Billy Gold. I appreciate all that. Procrastination. Oh, put off, putting off. I like that, Tiger. Put off, putting off. That's it. Put off, putting off. I like that. Good morning, Jay. You telling somebody you from Cincinnati? The magic of preschool. Good morning. Oh my gosh. Good morning, magic of preschool. Colton, what type of business are you in? You know, Colton, a lot now. I grew up in the ghettos. I was a high school basketball coach for 16 years, taught algebra, sponsored the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, but never made much money. Got into network marketing. It exploded. I've been the number one earner with my company for 21 years. I've made 40 some odd $1 million doing that. So that was my game changer. And then we bought one car dealership and scaled it up to 7. We bought a printed circuit board company, or half of one. Let's see, what else? Logistics company, auto transport company, car washes, real estate. And now I'm getting into the franchise business. So I do all kinds of stuff. What book did I write? No Limits. I wrote a book, Millionaire by Halftime, How to Win with Network Marketing. And I wrote a book, Be, Do, and Have More. You got to be before you can do, and do before you can have. That's a success book. And now I'm working on, what am I working on now? Choose Your Hard, but choose wisely. And by the way, guys, Monday, 2 days from now, I'll give away 50 copies of this. So if you want to get in the running for a free copy of my book, if you want to get in the running, simply hit follow at the top of the screen, hit follow up there, and then go to our podcast channel on YouTube. So go to YouTube, type in Residual Earners, click on subscribe, and then go to any podcast, click on any podcast, click on any video there, and go into the comment section and write free books. And we'll pull 50 names out Monday. We've already given away like 1,500 of these. But anyway, hit the follow button right there. Hit follow. Okay, did you do that? All right, now go to our podcast channel on YouTube. So go to YouTube, type in Residual Earners. It'll pull our podcast channel up. Hit subscribe. Then click on any podcast. Go into the comment section and write free books. And you'll be in the running. Monday, we'll pull 50 names out, and we'll have to message you to get your address because we ship them, and I'll pay the shipping too. Anyway. Oh, and I have a Christmas light business. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Got all kinds of businesses. Yeah, I love it. Entrepreneurs. Golden Orchid. Good morning, Golden Orchid. How's Golden Orchid today? Man, it's good to see all you guys, huh? I want to start a business, but I'm not sure what would be profitable. Any advice? Here's what I tell everybody to do. I tell everybody, do my 5-step success starter kit. Do you a vision board of what you want your life to look like? In other words, go to a computer and print off a picture of the car you want, the house, the boat, the plane, the vacation, the second home, the jewelry, the church, the kids, St. Jude's, whatever you're wanting to do. And print off pictures and get you some tape and just make you a little collage somewhere in your house. Maybe it's the back of your closet door. And then I call that a vision board. Now I know what I want my life to look like. So I've got a vision of what I want my life to look like. Next, I write me some goals down. So number one, I got a vision board. Number two, I got some goals. Because guys, do you realize only 3% of the population has written goals, but that 3% makes 10 times on average more than everybody else? 10 times. Written goals are huge. So I got number one, a vision board. Number two, goals. Now I got a direction in my life. I at least know what I'm trying to do. Now, here's where this is going to help you as far as what business to jump into. Start reading 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book. Yep, start reading 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day. And you go, well, 10 pages isn't going to do anything for me, Presley. You're right, it won't. But if I read 10 pages every day for a week, that's 70 pages. If I read 10 pages every day for a month, that's 300 pages. If I read 10 pages every day for a year, that's 3,650 pages. I've read 15 to 20 good business books and personal growth books. Do you start seeing where this is going? If I'll just read those 10 pages over just a few months, you're going to read several books and you're going to start getting ideas on things you can do. And then start watching one personal growth giant every day, just one. Zig Ziglar, Stephen Covey, Les Brown, Joyce Myers, Tony Robbins, Brendan Burchard, Simon Sinek, Ed Mylett, Dan Martell, Brian Tracy, Jim Rohn, Art Williams, Alex Hermosi, Mel Robbins, Myron Golden. I mean, there's a bunch of them out there. Watch you one personal growth giant every day. Well, in a year, that's 365 personal growth segments I've watched. My thinking's not the same, and I got a lot of ideas now. And then the big one, here's your big one. Start running with winners. Start running with winners. I'm telling you, start running with people that are going somewhere. Man, Kevin Crone just joined our university. Welcome, Kevin. Thank you so much. I'm excited you're with us. By the way, Kevin, be looking for an email from me, and you're going to get the audio version of my book for free. So be, do, and have more. Be looking for an email. Welcome to Kevin. Kevin just joined our university. But anyway, start running with winners. I'm telling you, because that's where I've got most of my ideas. I got in the network marketing business because I was running with Coach Mayo. I got in the car business because I was running with Jim Campbell. I got in the real estate business because I was running with Max Fincher. I got in the printed circuit board business because of who I was running with. I mean, it all, so much of what you and I accomplish in our life is because of who we run with. And you got to start running with people that are going somewhere. And if you'll do that, watch what happens. But number one, vision board. Number two, write some goals down. Number three, start reading 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day. Number four, start watching one personal growth giant every day. And number five, start running with people that are going somewhere. I call that my success starter kit. And if you'll start doing that, I want you to watch. It doesn't take a year, but just watch, just in a few months, how much different you start thinking. I'm telling you, because it's our thoughts that create our actions, and our actions are what create our circumstances, guys. It's our thoughts that create our actions, and our actions are what create our circumstances. So we got to change the way we think. I'm telling you. So success starter kit, I recommend that. And I saw where a couple of you have said you don't have winners to run with. Yeah, you do. Jump in our success school. The big thing about our success school, guys, is who you run with. I mean, we support success. We support success. I'm telling you right now, we support success in there. Do we have courses in there? Oh, yes, we got bunches of courses. My blueprint for success is in there. I mean, we got all kinds of courses. We bring experts in every week. We have a video library. We have my gosh, accountability groups. We've got, I mean, I could go on, but and all that's great. It's all great. But the big thing about our school is that you're running with winners. And I'm telling you, the whole game changer for me and my whole life was who I started running with. So if you say, hey, I need to run with some people that think different, then I'm telling you, jump in there and join us and watch how your life will start changing when you start running with people that are going somewhere. Also in our school, here's what's pretty neat, is that it's built like Facebook. In other words, we all are posting in there. So it's you can scroll in there, but instead of scrolling and just having all kinds of junk in there, it's all positive. We got positive videos, positive quotes, positive stories, positive success tips. I mean, it's just all positive. See, it's a no negativity zone. So again, if you're wanting to change your life and just start running with some people that'll help you, join our community, because we're a community of winners and we're very supportive. I'll mentor you. I'll help you. I'll do anything I can to make sure you're a success. But I'm telling you, that's huge. Anyway, let's keep going, guys. Nobody accidentally wins is the next topic. And by the way, somebody said, what are you reading from? I got notes. I do notes for you guys. I've got notebooks full of notes over there, and I pull out whatever's on my heart that I want to talk to you about, and I just pull those out and start talking to you. By the way, if you're just sitting around, tap on that screen, would you? Those likes really help our algorithms. Good morning, beyond blessed. Good morning to you. Good morning. I'm just hoping the live. How do I join the community? Go to residualearnersuniversity.com. residualearnersuniversity.com. Or if you go to our profile page on the TikTok, for you guys on TikTok, it's up at the top. residualearnersuniversity.com. But anyway, if you're just wanting to run with a group of people that are so positive and motivated and winners, I'm telling you, it'll help you. It really will. By the way, it's $29. I need to throw that in there, but it'll be the best $29 you've ever spent. All right. No one accidentally wins. Success never happens by accident. Do you know that? You don't stumble into greatness. You don't trip over financial freedom. You don't wake up fit, fulfilled, or free. I mean, it just doesn't happen that way. You got to plan it out, and that's why I think our success school is so huge, is it helps you think different. It helps you think different. When you're running with people that are going somewhere, it just makes a difference, boys and girls. I'm telling you. Every win you see, whether on the field, in business, or in life, was built on purpose, with purpose. Did y'all hear that? Every win you see, whether on the field, in business, or in life, was built on purpose, with purpose. That's why it's so key to start changing some stuff in your life. If you're wanting your life to change, you got to change something. See, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting different results. The definition of insanity is doing the same old thing over and over and over again and expecting different results. You got to do something different if you want something different. The people who win long term made a decision to win. They planned, they practiced, they sacrificed, they committed again and again. Accidental effort never produces intentional results. Let me say that again. Accidental effort never produces intentional results. We got to get our mind right, guys. We got to come up with a plan. Then we got to start executing that plan. Come on, baby. We can do this. I'm telling you. Why we love the overnight success myth. People love the story of someone making it overnight, but what they don't see are the 5 years of grinding, the dozens of failures, the late nights, the early mornings, the setbacks that nearly made them quit, the workouts when they didn't feel like it. I mean, I could go on and on and on, but you understand that. The truth is, success is public, but the process is private. Think that through. Success is public, but the process is private. Oh my gosh. Behind every win is a mountain of invisible work. People see that overnight success and they just don't see the years of grinding to be the overnight success. You got to grind for a while, baby. I'm telling you, nothing. You don't just snap your fingers and win. And I get somebody every once in a while that'll literally tell me, "Hey, my success plan is to win the lottery." Do you realize you got better odds of getting struck by lightning 2 times than you do winning the lottery? I mean, let's get real here, huh? You got better odds of getting struck by lightning twice than you do winning the lottery. I mean, quit. I'm not saying you can't play the lottery for a little fun if that's what you want to do. Absolutely. But if that's really a plan, baby. See, hope is not a good financial strategy. Do we all understand that? Let me say that again. Hope is not a good financial strategy. Come on, baby. Oh, sitting at my preschool alone on Saturday working. The part no one sees. Amen. Amen. I've come to learn you got to let it burn if you're going to forget, if you're going to forge in. Yeah, you got to get after it, baby. Zandra, good morning, Zandra. Oh, Zandra joined us, man. Good morning, Zandra. Hope is not drive. Nope, 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 nope. Again, hope's not a good financial strategy. Now, we all need hope in the Lord, hope in the future, all that. I'm not saying hope's a bad word. It's not, but it's not a good financial strategy. I mean, come on, baby. We gotta figure out, we gotta get a plan and get after it and get going. Nobody accidentally wins, huh? The truth is success is public, but the process is private. Behind every win is a mountain of invisible work. Athletes don't accidentally become champions. They train for hours and hours and work out countless times while others sleep. Entrepreneurs don't accidentally build empires. They risk, they fail, they adapt, they keep showing up. Speakers don't accidentally move audiences. They rehearse, refine, and master their messages. You getting the point here? Wealthy people don't accidentally build a fortune. They budget, they invest, they delay gratification, they have self-discipline, and they learn. Winning is a pattern, a rhythm, a choice made daily. Come on, baby. We got to start choosing the right things, huh? Number one, we all need to be getting our butt out of debt. Does everybody understand that? Get your butt out of debt. I'm telling you what, that should be at the top of everybody's goal list is debt free. Debt free. Get out of debt. Quit spending and start getting out of debt. And you go, well, Presley, that's going to take me a year or two to really work hard and get out of debt. Yeah. Uh-huh. But do you realize you're going to be a year or two older in a year or two anyway? Why not be out of debt? Because I'm telling you what, if you don't have a lot of debt, you know what you got? You got cash. Phoebe just joined our university. Welcome, Phoebe. Man, I'm excited. Hey, Phoebe, be looking for an email from me because you're going to get my audio book. Be Do and Have More, the audio version for free. So Phoebe joined today. Welcome, Phoebe. I'm excited, Phoebe. My gosh, we got a bunch of people joining. If you haven't got in our community, go do it now, guys. If you like what you're hearing and want to get with a bunch of winners and run with a group of people that are all leveling up and changing their life, come on, that's the big key. We got courses in there. We got experts that come in every week and talk about success. We got video libraries. We got accountability groups. We got book clubs. We got all that. But it's the thing that's the separator is our people. We call ourselves the REU family, and we help each other. So if you're wanting to get in a community that'll help you be a success, come on, baby, join us. Residual Earners University.com. Residual Earners University.com. Winning is a pattern, a rhythm, a choice made daily. Do you realize winning is a habit, but so is losing? And, I talk about this all the time, but understand, I always talk about run with people that are going somewhere because, guys, if you're running with winners, it normalizes winning. Let me say that again. If you run with winners, it normalizes winning. You start thinking that winning is normal, which it is if you're running with the right crowd. If I'm running with winners, baby, I start thinking winning thoughts. I start understanding I can do it. Here's the problem, though. If you're running with losers, that rubs off on you, too. If I'm running with a bunch of negative, dull, disillusioned, frustrated crybabies, guess what? You're going to become a negative, dull, disillusioned, frustrated crybaby. I mean, it all rubs off. See, who we spend our time with, we take on those characteristics, baby. That's just life. Whoever we is in our core circle, that core group, whoever those people are, we're going to walk like them, talk like them, look like them, act like them, think like them, smell like them, be like them. I mean, we're just going to take on those characteristics. So if I'm running with winners, I start taking on winning characteristics. That's why it is so key to run with winners. I'm telling you what, all that the stuff I talk about, vision board, goals, those are huge. Reading out of a good book every day is big. Watching a personal growth channel every day is big, but running with winners is the big kahuna. I'm telling you, it's the game changer. You show me your habits and you show me who you run with, and I'm going to predict your future for you. Uh-huh. Yep. 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 Oh my gosh. Winning is a pattern, a rhythm, a choice made daily. How about Kobe Bryant? I'm a basketball coach. I loved Kobe Bryant. Okay. Kobe was known not just for his talent, but for his unmatched work ethic. While others enjoyed their off season, Kobe was up at 4 a.m. training, working out, lifting weights. He didn't become the Black Mamba by luck. He engineered his results through discipline, sacrifice, and obsession with improvement. Huh? Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. There was nothing accidental about Kobe Bryant's greatness. He worked his butt off, guys. You don't accidentally become great. That's what I keep telling you. But here's the deal. You don't have to be great to get started, but you got to get started to be great. We all got to get started, huh? Let's start. Let's start. How to live like winning is on purpose. Set clear goals. Winners know what they're chasing and they measure their progress. That's why I'm always saying do a vision board and write some goals down. Do a vision board and write some goals down. Come on, baby. You got to know where you're going. I used to go to church with Zig Ziglar, and Zig would always say, if you aim at nothing, you're going to hit nothing every time. Listen to that. That's pretty profound, guys. If you aim at nothing, you're going to hit nothing every time. You and I would never get in a car and just start driving and hope we end up somewhere good. I mean, we wouldn't get in a car without a GPS, a map, an address, nothing. Just start randomly turning down streets and hope we get somewhere. No, we'd never do that. But we do our life that way. We just get up and go to work and come home and get up and go to work and come home and get up and go to work and come home and get up and go to work and come home and don't have a clue what we're trying to accomplish. We just get in a rut. Baby. No, no. Success is winning on purpose is by setting clear goals, knowing where you're going. Number two, build systems, not just spurts. Success is built on daily habits, not bursts of motivation. Every day I get up and I grab my coffee and I come sit at my desk, and I've got 4 habits I do every day that I've stacked together. I call this habit stacking. Every day I do 4 things. I read a couple of chapters out of the Bible. I pray. I read 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book, and I watch me one personal growth channel on YouTube. And that's my routine every morning. I get up, stumble to the Keurig machine, get me a cup of coffee, come sit in here at my desk, and I do those 4 things. And every day I do them. I got that habit. I don't just randomly do it. When I get out of bed, I know I'm stumbling to the Keurig machine. It's a given. And then I'm going to get in here to my desk, and then I'm going to do my 4 habits. And then it's just every day. And you know what? By reading those 10 pages every day out of a good business book or personal growth book, in a year I read 15 to 20 books. And it's just by doing a little bit every day. Do you understand? It's little bits that add up to be your life's accomplishments. You and I don't get many chances to do big things in our life. It's little things that we get to do in our life. Little things. But those little things compound and they become our life's accomplishments. That's why I keep saying, if you'll just read 10 pages out of a good book every day, 10 pages out of a business book or personal growth book every day, just that much. Take you 10 or 15 minutes and do that every day. In a year, you've read 15 to 20 books. And I'm guessing you probably hadn't read 15 to 20 books in the last 10 years, huh? Okay, so how to live like winning is on purpose, set clear goals. Winners know what they're chasing and they measure their progress. Number two, build systems, not just spurts. Success is built on daily habits, not just bursts of motivation. Number three, prepare for adversity. Winners expect resistance and build resilience in advance. Understand, you're going to get knocked down some. Life is going to knock you down. Business is going to knock you down. You're just going to get knocked down. So understand, get your butt back up, dust yourself off, and get back in the game. We all get knocked down. I mean, there's nobody that had, read Jeff Bezos's book. He almost went out of business several times. Read Sam Walton's Made in America. I mean, he had all kinds of issues. He had one little old 5 and dime for years before it turned into Walmart. I mean, guys, understand, you're going to have some resistance along the way. Number four, show up consistently. Don't just act when it's easy, act when it's necessary. I say this all the time, but losers will do it when they feel like it. Winners do it when they feel like it and when they don't feel like it. Huh? You with me? Oh my gosh. Number five, review, refine, and repeat. Champions watch tape, builders measure progress, be obsessed with feedback. Champions watch tape, builders measure progress, be obsessed with feedback. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's figure this out. Huh? Decide to win, then prove it daily. Decide to win, then prove it daily. See, nobody accidentally becomes world class. No one drifts into a great legacy. No one lucks into a life of impact and influence. Guys, nobody accidentally wins. You won't win because it's easy. You'll win because you refuse to quit. See, I say all the time, winners hang on when losers let go. Winners hang on when losers let go. Uh, you won't win because it's easy. You'll win because you refuse to quit, because you built it, fought for it, became worthy of it. There's no room for excuses in excellence, huh? So stop hoping, start deciding, because no one accidentally wins, but anyone can win on purpose. My gosh, listen to that statement again. Because no one accidentally wins, but anyone can win on purpose. I'm telling you right now, guys, get this. It's one of those things where you can do anything you set your mind to. Do you realize you got greatness in you? Do you realize you're created in the image of the God that spoke the universe into existence? Huh? Yes, you are. You got greatness in you. You got untapped potential. You're amazing. You can do anything you set your mind to. And I don't give a rat's rear where you came from. I don't give a rat's rear how many mistakes you made. I don't give a rat's rear if you got a business degree or not. That doesn't matter, guys. You know what matters? How bad you want something. I mean, guys, I came out of the ghettos. Literally came out of the ghettos. I had no dad involved in my life. He was abusive. He ran off when I was 9, and it was just me and my mom, and she worked in a sewing factory. We lived in a little old 600 square foot house that was falling down in the middle of a worst neighborhood, in one of the worst neighborhoods in Dallas. I'm telling you. But it is what it is, but that doesn't define you. I mean, that if you use it right, it makes you stronger. I didn't blame my scumbag dad for my lack of success. I mean, I just decided I wanted to change. See, I didn't want my kids and grandkids growing up in the ghettos like I did. So I made a decision to change my life. And if you'll make a decision to change your life, you realize you can do anything you set your mind to, baby. Come on. In today's world, you can become an expert at anything you want to become an expert at. I came out of the ghettos. Man, have I made mistakes? Heck yeah. I told somebody the other day, I got so many skeletons in my closet, my clothes barely fit in there. I mean, I've made a lot of mistakes. So what? Those are events. Put them in the past and let's move forward. And then you say, well, Presley, I don't have a business degree. Okay, so what? Neither do I. I was a school teacher, guys. Huh? I was a school teacher. Come on. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I mean, we can do anything we set our mind to, guys. It's all about your attitude. It's your attitude, not your aptitude, that'll ultimately determine your altitude, huh? Oh my gosh. Will you be saving this live? No, but I do them every day. If you'll get your butt out of bed and get on here, I start about 6:45 or so every day, 6:45 Central Time, and I do them literally every day. Also, we got our podcast channel, guys. If you haven't checked that out, you can watch that 24/7, 365. So go to Residual Earners. We're on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. Type in Residual Earners. That's the name of our podcast channel. And if you like what you're hearing now, guys, I'm telling you, join our success school. I keep going back to that, but running with winners is the key to success. I believe that with every fiber in me. Running with who you run with is going to determine your future. It just does. I've seen it happen for decades now. Who you run with is the key. So jump in our success school and start running with a bunch of winners. Yeah, we got all kinds of courses in there. Sure do. Fixing to add 7 more. I mean, we got great material in there. It's awesome. We got my blueprint for success in there. How I went from ghettos to multimillionaire. That's in there, sure is, and it's in modules, and you can work your way through it and all that. Absolutely. We have experts coming in every week, and this last week we had Dr. James Foamby come in and teach us how to make money with AI. I mean, we're doing that stuff all the time. We've got a massive video library. We've got a book club. We've got accountability groups. We got everything in the world in there, but that's not what makes our group special. What makes us special is we got winners. You're in a community of winners. You're in a community of like-minded thinkers that all want to level up. They all want to take their life to the next level. And it's the support that you get in our community that's the game changer. So if you're wanting to change your life, then come on, baby. Go to residualearnersuniversity.com, residualearnersuniversity.com, and join our community and start running with a bunch of winners and watch how your life will change, because we'll support you. I'll help mentor you. I mean, and by the way, here's something that's fun about our school. It's built like Facebook. In other words, there's thousands of posts in there now, and you can scroll, but it's all positive. It's positive videos, it's positive quotes, it's positive stories, it's business building tips. It's all positive. So instead of getting a bunch of negativity in your brain, our university is all positive. It's a winners only zone. So again, if you're wanting to get in a group of people like that, come on, join us. Residualearnersuniversity.com, and let's start changing your life. How about that? Excuses. I talk all the time about you can make money or you can make excuses, but you can't make both, huh? Let's get real. You can make money or you can make excuses, but you can't make both. Fact. Let me say that again. You can make money or you can make excuses, but you can't make both. Come on, baby. We got to stop making the excuses. Let's all say this. If you're in a position where you can say this, I made my last excuse yesterday. Let's see. I'm 45K in debt from bad investments and feel stuck. What would you do to turn it around? Brandon, I'll answer that. Hold on one second. But guys, let's all say this right now. I made my last excuse yesterday. I made my last excuse yesterday. Say it. Come on. I made my last excuse yesterday. Now say it like you mean it. I made my last excuse yesterday. Come on, baby. Let's quit making excuses. I mean, let's get real here. We can do it. Is it going to be easy? Heck no, it's not going to be easy. But can you do it? Absolutely. Is it worth it? Absolutely. But you got to start doing some things. And Brandon, when you're in debt, here's the way I work debt. Here's the way I work debt. I talk about this all the time, and Phoebe says she loves this. Awesome, awesome, Phoebe. I'm excited. Phoebe just joined our school. So, guys, if you're wanting to change your life, go to residualearnersuniversity.com and come on, get in there with a bunch of winners. I'm telling you, that's what separates our group. We got a community of winners. But anyway, guys, we can do anything we set our mind to, but get out of debt. To get out of debt, here's how I work getting out of debt. I call it the debt snowball method. I stole it from somebody years ago. But anyway, debt snowball method. List all your debts, smallest to largest. List them all, smallest to largest, and start focusing on that smallest debt. Focus on it. Make minimum payments on everything else and focus on that smallest debt. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to focus on that smallest one. And what I mean by focus is work overtime, do side hustles, do Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, do network marketing, do TikTok shop, have garage sales, whatever you can do to make some money and put it towards that smallest debt. Everything's going towards that smallest debt. Okay. Now, what are you going to do? A few weeks go by, boom, you pay that smallest one off. Now you got a bill out of your life. What do you do now? You start focusing on that second smallest debt. Take everything you were paying on the smallest one, plus the minimum you were making on that next one, and everything is going towards your second smallest debt. Again, you're working overtime. You're doing side hustles. You're doing Uber, Lyft, and DoorDash. You're doing network marketing. You're doing TikTok shop. You're selling junk you don't need, whatever it is. And I'm coming up with money, and I'm paying it on that second smallest debt. Again, making minimum on everything else. And I focus on that second smallest debt until a few weeks go by, and boom, I pay it off. What do you do next? You focus on the third smallest debt while making minimum payments on everything else. And you take the money you were paying on that smallest one, plus the money you were paying on that second smallest one, plus the minimum you were making on that third smallest one. And everything is going towards the third smallest debt until you get it paid off. Boom. You get the idea. And, people all the time, they go, well, you don't understand, Presley. That'll take me a year or two to do that. Okay. You're going to be a year or two older in a year or two anyway. Why not be out of debt, huh? Why not be out of debt, huh? Let's get real here. Why not be out of debt? And then I talk about it all the time, but get out of debt. And then, if you're trying to figure out what to do to change your life and what to, something to do, I'm telling you, jump in our school and get with a bunch of people that are doing something, and you're going to get ideas out the wazoo. Come on, baby. Come on, go to residualearnersuniversity.com and start running with a bunch of winners and watch how your mindset changes. When you're running with a bunch of people that are positive and motivated, they see the glass half full, they're going somewhere with their life, I'm telling you, it rubs off on you. It really does. And then, do my success starter kit. I talk about that all the time. Do a vision board, print off pictures of the car you want, and the house, and the boat, and the plane, and the church, and the kids, and the vacation, and the second home, and the jewelry, and the St. Jude's, and whatever you want your life to look like. Just print off some pictures off the internet, just cheap old pictures, and put it on the back of your closet door, a wall, a window, a mirror, the side of a bookcase. I don't care where you put it, piece of poster board, but anyway, put it where you can see. And that's the life I want. Our mind needs to know what we're trying to accomplish. And then number 2, write some goals down. Get out of debt. Start a business. Scale a business. Buy 5 pieces of real estate. Lose 30 pounds. I mean, come up with 5 or 10 goals that are going to help you accomplish your vision board. And then every day wake up with purpose and passion and go after it. So I'm going to have a vision board. I'm going to write me some goals down. Number 3, I'm going to start reading just that many pages, 10 pages out of a business book or personal growth book. Just 10 pages, huh? Just 10 pages. Take 10 minutes and read you 10 pages. Or if you're a slow reader like me, 15 minutes to read you 10 pages, and do it every day. Out of a business book or personal growth book, not out of a sci-fi book, not out of a novel, business book or personal growth book. Read you just 10 pages every day. And in a week, you've read 70 pages. In a month, you've read 300 pages. In a year, you've read 3,650 pages. You have read bunches of books, 15 to 20 books. Your mind ain't the same. You got so many ideas on things to do, it'll blow you away. You won't even be thinking the same. Number 4, start watching one personal growth giant every day. Go to YouTube, watch you one personal growth giant every day. Number 5, run with winners, run with winners, run with winners. Come on, baby. That's the big one. So I'm going to do a vision board. I'm going to write me some goals down. I'm going to start reading 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book. I'm going to watch me one personal growth giant every day. And number 5, I'm going to start running with winners. And if I'll do those 5 things, watch how your life starts changing. And none of them are hard. They're all easy to do. And I saw where a couple of people have put in there that you don't have winners to run with. I'll say it again. Yes, you do. Get in our success school. We got hundreds of winners in there. We support each other. You know, our success school is called Residual Earners University. But I tell you what, sure, we got courses. Sure, we bring in experts. Sure, we got a video library. Sure, we got accountability groups. Sure, we got book clubs. Sure, we got all that stuff. But what makes our group so special is who you get to run with. You get to run with me. I promise you, I'm a winner. And you get to run with hundreds of other people in there. Everything from stay-at-home moms to CEOs of companies, but we all got that same attitude. It's like-mindedness that we're all leveling up. We're all taking our life to the next level. That's what separates our community out. We got a movement going on of all moving up, huh? residualearnersuniversity.com. If you're wanting to change your life, come on, baby, let's do it. Excuses are the great killers of potential. They sound smart, they feel justified, but they are the silent thieves robbing you of action, ownership, and results. Whoa! How about that one, huh? Think about that one. Excuses are the great killers of potential. They sound smart, they feel justified, but they are silent thieves robbing you of action, ownership, and results. Every time you make an excuse, you trade your future for your comfort. Oh my gosh, did that kick anybody in the shins? Karen Pelt just joined our university. Welcome, Karen. I love it. My gosh, Karen and Phoebe and who was it? Josh, I think. Man, we've had several people joining our school. Baby, I'm telling you what, you're going to be running with winners and you're going to see your life start changing. Come on. Come on. We're supportive. Get it. Hey, the whole key though, get in there and engage. You got to engage in the school. It's like a gym. I can join the gym, but if I don't go to the gym, it ain't going to help me lose weight. It ain't going to help me get in shape. Same with our university. It's a mental gym, but I'm telling you what, you got to get engaged. You got to get in there and read the posts. You got to, jump on a Zoom when you can, take the courses, get to know the people. I mean, I'm telling you that you got to get engaged. If you haven't done it, do it now, guys. residualearnersuniversity.com. It'll be the best $29 you ever spent. All right. Every time you make an excuse, you trade your future for your comfort. Oh, baby. Success doesn't care about your reasons. It only cares about results. Yeah, we got to quit making excuses, baby. Why we make excuses? Why do you think we make excuses? How about this? Fear of failure, fear of judgment, lack of confidence, unwillingness to change, comfort in victimhood. Baby, quit thinking you're a victim. Bullcorn on that. And you go, well, Presley, you don't understand where I came from. Well, I came from the ghettos. Had no dad. Mom worked in a sewing factory. That's where I came from. I could have said I'm a victim because I had a scumbag dad, but I chose not to. I chose to accept responsibility for my life. Huh? How about you? Excuses protect your ego in the short term, but they destroy your progress in the long term. The language of excuses. Are you ready? Here's some excuses. You like these? I don't have time. Let me think this through. You don't have time to change your life. You don't have time to leave a legacy that you're proud of. You don't have time to do something big with your life. You don't have time. Really? What do you have time for then? To stay in a rut? I don't have time. I'm not ready. None of us are ready. Come on, figure that out. None of us are ready. It's too late for me. Bullcorn on that one, baby. I don't care how old you are, 18 to 80. Let's go. It's never too late to be what you could have been. Everybody hear me say that? Listen to me. Look at the screen real quick. It's never too late to be what you could have been. Let's go. I'm not good at that. Well, neither was I in the beginning, but you learn. You don't have to be great to get started, but you got to get started to be great. I'll start next week. Bullcorn on that. Start today. Do your vision board today. Write your goals down today. Start reading 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book today. Start watching a personal growth channel on YouTube today. Start running with winners today. Do it now. Be a do it now person. That works for them, but not for me. Oh, baloney on that. You got greatness in you. I'm telling you what, you got untapped potential in you. You can do anything you set your mind to, guys. Come on, come on, come on. Every one of these phrases is a brick in the wall between you and success. Oh my gosh. Listen to that one. I don't have time. I'm not ready. It's too late for me. I'm not good at that. I'll start next week. That works for them, not for me. Every one of those phrases is a brick in the wall between you and success. How about that one, huh? Oh my gosh. Come on, baby. It's not up to other people. It's up to you. Amen on that. And somebody said something about time. Do you realize money's not your most valuable commodity, boys and girls? Time is. We can make more money. You can't make more time. Come on, understand that. Do it now. Be a do it now person. What excuses really mean? Here's what excuses really mean. I don't have time equals it's not a priority, huh? I'm not ready. That's really saying I'm afraid of trying and failing. I can't. That really means I won't take responsibility, huh? And it's not fair. That means I'd rather complain than compete. Guys, look at this screen real quick. Do you realize? Get used to this. Life is not fair. Life is not fair. It's just not. You know, if life was fair, I'd have had a dad that cared about me. If life was fair, I wouldn't have grown up in the ghettos. If life was fair, I mean, come on, baby. I mean, no, life ain't fair. And, you know, we'll never know why some people have bigger hurdles than others than until we get to heaven and can ask the good Lord himself. I mean, come on. So we just got to look in the mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me, and quit worrying about where we come from or if we've made mistakes or whatever's happened in our life. So what? I'll say it again. It's never too late to be what you could have been, but we got to get started. Come on, baby. Dr. James Phoneby. Good morning, Dr. James. You know, Dr. James, guys, got on and did a master class on in our school on how to make money with AI. Did a master class. And by the way, we recorded that. So you join our university, you can go back and watch Dr. James Phoneby teaching us how to make money with AI. Dr. James has become a buddy of mine. Good morning. My coffee's cold. Is that not terrible? My coffee's cold. All right. The most successful people aren't excuse free. They just refuse to let excuses win. I mean, things always cross our mind, guys. Let's get real. You know, we always have negative thoughts hit our mind. I mean, we all do. But here's the deal. Your mind can only think of one thing at a time. So if you got a negative thought, put a positive one on top of it and watch what happens. Come on. Also, guys, we're at 35,000 likes. Would y'all tap on that screen and let's get to 50,000 real quick? That really helps our algorithm. If you're getting something out of this, just tap on that screen while you're sitting there listening, huh? The most successful people aren't excuse free. They just refuse to let excuses win. You and I can't let excuses win, guys. How about old Eric Thomas? Y'all know Eric Thomas? I've had the pleasure of getting to hang out around Eric a little bit. Eric Thomas was homeless, dropped out of high school, and had every reason to make excuses. But he made a decision. No more blaming, no more waiting. He took full responsibility for his life. He went back to school. He worked jobs, studied at night, and eventually earned his PhD. Today, he's one of the most sought after motivational speakers in the world, not because life was easy, but because he refused to let excuses define him. Guys, we can't let excuses define us. You know, none of us can go back and make a new beginning, but we can all start today, right now, and make a new ending. And that should be the goal of everybody listening to my voice today. Huh? Huh? How to kill excuses at the root. All right, here we go. You ready? Number one, own everything. Blame is disempowering. Ownership is liberating. You can't change what you don't claim. You know, if you're blaming somebody else, you're giving them the power. Can't do that. No. Don't blame anybody else. It's us. And I'll say it again. I understand that some of us have bigger hurdles to get over than others. It is what it is. I can't help that for you, but we got to take the responsibility. Number two, take small steps. Excuses often come from overwhelm. Break it down. Do one thing today that moves you forward. Guys, take little steps, inch by inch. It's a cinch. You just got to keep inching your way along. And you go, well, I got big goals, Presley. Okay, then every day do a little bit to reach your big goals. Do you realize every day if you just do a little bit, you'll eventually get there? It's like, how do you eat an elephant, Presley? You eat an elephant one bite at a time. How do you reach big goals? One step, one day, one action, one activity, one thing at a time. I just keep working my way slowly till I get to those goals. And as long as you don't quit, you'll eventually get there, baby. Is it going to be frustrating sometimes? Heck yeah. I'm a impatient kind of guy, and it bothers me when it takes me a while to reach a goal. But, that's just life. Change the language. Replace I can't with how can I. Replace with I don't have time with what will I trade for this. Baby, I'm going to say this, and we all know this. You make time for what you feel like is important. Mandy, Eddie, and Derek, thanks for all the gifts, man. How to Eat an Elephant a couple of years ago, and it started me on a good trip. I love that. Who said that? Dan the Man. What's up, Dan the Man? Yep, Dan the Man said, I heard that saying about how to eat an elephant a couple of years ago, and it started me on a good trip. Guys, here's the deal. Figure this out. Figure this out. Here's your life lesson just in a nutshell right here. We don't get chances to do big things in our life very often. My personality is visionary. If I take a personality profile like a culture index or something, I'm off the charts visionary. I love doing big things. But do you know what? Even with a visionary personality, it's little things that add up to be our life's accomplishments. I don't get a chance to do many big things. It's like you don't get a chance to do many big things. But here's the deal. If we do those little things, they compound out and become our life's accomplishments. Yeah, think about this. If I put $250 in a mutual fund, here's just an example. $250 in a mutual fund, and I do it every month. 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250 every month. Let's say I'm 30 years old and I just start putting 250 in there. 250, 250, 250, 250. If I leave the returns in there and it starts compounding, if I'm 30 years old, when I retire, I would have about $2 million. Just a little bit every month, putting $250 in a mutual fund. When I retired, I could retire a millionaire. If I read 10 pages every day, 10 pages, take 10 or 15 minutes, do that little bit. But if I do it every day in a year, that's 3,650 pages. In a year, I have read 15 to 20 business books or personal growth books, and I'm not the same person. Doing just those little bitty things, I'm telling you, they compound out. They compound out. Take small steps. Excuses come from overwhelm a lot of times. Break it down. Do one thing today that moves you forward. And then change your language. Replace I can't with how can I, baby. That's the biggest one right there. Come on. Number 4, surround yourself with doers. Get this one. I love this. Surround yourself with doers. Get this. Listen. Excuses die in a room full of action takers. Holy moly. How about that one? Oh my gosh, Angel, thanks for the roses. All those gifts help our algorithms. Thank you. Excuses die in a room full of action takers. Guys, that's why I just keep telling you, come on, baby, let's get in a room full of action takers. That's why if you don't have winners to run with, come join our success school. Guys, our success school is called Residual Earners University. Yep, Residual Earners University. That's what it's called. Do we have courses in there? Oh, yeah, we got some great courses in there. Do we have experts come every week and teach us? Oh, yeah, we do Zooms every week teaching people how to be a success. Do we have a video library? Oh, my gosh, we got a massive video library. Do we have accountability groups? Oh, yeah. Do we have book clubs? Oh, yeah. We got all that stuff in there, but you know what makes our group so different? It's our people. We got winners. Our attitude in there, it's all about our culture. And I'm telling you, it's all about being in a community of winners, being in a community of people that have a mission in life to keep leveling up. And that's what we've got. And if you're wanting to change your life, get in there. Yeah, we got all that other stuff. And oh my gosh, it's amazing and all that stuff. But it's our people that changes you. Because when you get in a group of winners, I'm telling you, it raises your game up, guys. I'm telling you, you show me who you run with, and I'm going to show you who you are or who you're going to be. And that's why our school is so important, is that you get to surround yourself with a bunch of winners, a bunch of people that are like-minded, and they're all leveling up. And we got everything from stay-at-home moms to CEOs of companies, but we're all like-minded. We may be at different places in our life, but we're all like-minded. If you're wanting to change your life, make money, start a business, scale a business, brand a business, if you're just wanting to be around a bunch of winners and start taking your life to a new level, that's the key. Who you run with, guys, I'm telling you. Go to residualearnersuniversity.com and join us. residualearnersuniversity.com and join us. I'll say it again. Excuses die in a room full of action takers, baby. Proximity creates perspective. Here's the other thing. When you're running with winners, it normalizes winning. When you run with winners, it normalizes winning. If I'm running with winners, I start thinking that winning is normal. Here's the problem, though. If you're running with losers, you think losing is normal. Baby, we want to run with winners, and we want to normalize winning and start understanding we can. And proximity creates perspective. And what I mean by that is, if I'm running with a bunch of people that are going somewhere, I start looking at them going, well, gosh, if they can do it, I can do it. Yeah, you can. That's what's exciting. But you got to get around the people that are doing something. Because if you're running with a bunch of negative, dull, disillusioned, frustrated crybabies, you're going to go nowhere in life, baby. You know what? If you're running with a bunch of negative, dull, disillusioned, frustrated crybabies, you know what? You're going to become a negative, dull, disillusioned, frustrated crybaby. That's the way it works. We got to run with winners, baby. Run with winners. Come on, join us in our school and start hanging out with us. Start hanging out with a bunch of winners. Yeah, baby. How about it? Give it a try. $29. Be the best $29 you invested in yourself. Come on. Residualearnersuniversity.com. Track progress, not perfection. Excuses love all or nothing thinking. Celebrate small wins. Momentum is built, not wished for. Every day, just do a little bit. Every day, just do a little bit. But all those little bits will add up, baby. They'll become your life's accomplishments. Excuses keep you broke, stuck, and powerless. Let me say that again. Excuses keep you broke, stuck, and powerless. Every time you choose an excuse, you reinforce the identity of someone who does not follow through. Let me say that one more time. Every time you choose an excuse, you reinforce the identity of someone who doesn't follow through. But when you reject excuses, you build the muscle of accountability, and that muscle leads to power, progress, and freedom, baby. Excuses are easy, execution is hard, but only one leads to the life you want. Listen to me one more time, baby. Excuses are easy, execution is hard, but only one leads to the life you want. So stop explaining your limitations. Stop explaining your limitations. Start executing your vision. Excuses are fatal to success. Kill them before they kill your dreams. I'm telling you right now, baby, let's all say it one more time. I made my last excuse yesterday. Come on, say it. I made my last excuse yesterday. Now, say it like you mean it. I made my last excuse yesterday. I'm telling you right now, if you'll live by that, baby, your whole life will start changing. Your whole life will start changing. I'm telling you right now, without a doubt. Been there, done that. I'm telling you, your whole life will start changing. Oh my gosh. Good morning, everybody. Man, it's good to be with you boys and girls this morning. I love it. I love it. I made my last excuse yesterday. Eddie says that. Yes. I made my last excuse yesterday. Simon says blessings. Yes. I made my last excuse yesterday. Oh my gosh. Susan, good morning to you. Oh my gosh. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Marie, good morning. Eddie, good morning. Good morning. Eddie sent us some roses. Man, thanks a bunch, Eddie. All those likes and shares and follows and gifts, all that stuff helps our algorithm, guys. So if you're just sitting around doing nothing, tap on that screen. If you're new, if you're just joining us, I'm Presley Swagerty. Presley, like Elvis, Presley. Presley, Presley, Swagerty, Swagerty, Presley Swagerty. And if you want to check me out, go to presleyswagerty.com and read my bio and see if I'm worth listening to. I teach people all the time that only take advice from somebody that has what you want. Listen to me. Only take advice from somebody that has what you want. So if you want to do something big, you got to be around people doing something big. I always talk about, if I want to climb Mount Everest, I'm going to go find me somebody that's climbed Mount Everest and say, how do you climb Mount Everest? I'm not going to go to some joker that's never done it and ask them how to climb Mount Everest, huh? Well, Success Mountain is the same way. You got to take advice from somebody that's done what you're wanting to do. And success is the same thing. Angeline, good morning, good morning, good morning. X-Ray Goddess, good morning. Joe, good morning. Oh my gosh, come on. Only take advice from somebody that has what you want. Guys, somebody asked, what do I do? Well, I do lots of things. I'm an entrepreneur, but I started my life off in the ghettos of South Dallas. I coached high school basketball for 16 years, loved it, did it with a passion, felt like I helped some kids, but never made much money in public education. And then my old high school coach brought me a network marketing business, which I never even planned on looking at, wasn't on my radar at all. But it was Coach Mayo, who I loved and adored. Man, thanks for the gifts, Angel and Quantum. Thank you. Coach Mayo brought it to me, and I love Coach. So I said, sure, Coach, I'll have lunch with you. So I went and had lunch with Coach Mayo and looked at the business, decided to give it a shot. He was making a little money at it, and I thought, I'll give it a shot. I need some money. And my business exploded. Boom. I mean, just exploded. And I became the number one earner in the company. I've remained the number one earner for 21 years. And I've made 40 some odd $1 million doing it. And that was the game changer of my whole life. And it was something I never even planned on doing. Is that not kind of crazy? But anyway, and I see where a couple of you have asked about that. I don't pitch anything on my live. So direct message me and just say, Presley, how have you made all that money with network marketing? And I'm happy to answer it offline. I never wanted to pitch anything on here. So I don't do that. From there, we bought one car dealership, scaled it up to 7, bought a printed circuit board company, a logistics company, an auto transport company, car washes, real estate. Now I'm getting in the franchise business. Yep, franchise business. Starting to do that now. Is that not kind of crazy? I like challenges, guys. I hope you do too. But anyway, I've also written a couple of books. I know I don't look like it, but I'm actually one of the top network marketers in the world. I've written a book, Millionaire by Halftime, How to Win with Network Marketing. I wrote that one. And then I wrote Be, Do, and Have More. That is a success book. You got to be before you can do, and do before you can have. So anyway, there you go, guys. That's kind of my life story in a nutshell. If you want to know a little about me, if you want to know more about me, like I said, go to presleyswagerty.com and read my bio. But anyway, that's me. And then about a year and a half ago, we started a podcast channel, and it's rocked. We got about 30,000 subscribers in our podcast channel. We started these lives about it's been over a year ago now, and this is really exploded. On TikTok, we got about 275,000 followers, which is amazing to me. And then about 6 months ago, we started a success school, because on here I can't really mentor you like I want to. I can't really go hands on, because like this morning, we'll have 20,000 people come through here. Well, I can't really work with 20,000 people. So, I do my best on here, and man, I give you all these notes and I talk about success and give you as much help as I possibly can on here. But if you really want me to mentor you, if you really want to run with a group of winners, join our school, because that's where it's at. That's why I created that school, is so I could actually go hands-on with people and help them more. I love helping people. I think my goal in life is to help you be successful. I mean, now, will I always take more money? Yeah, I'll take more money. I mean, I'm starting the franchise business. I mean, I'm still motivated, but money is not my major driving factor anymore, because I've made a bunch of it. But I still like to make it. Don't get me wrong. But I want to help people. I believe when you get to the top, you send the elevator back down and you bring more people up to the top. So anyway, jump in our school and try that out. It's $29, but it'll be the best $29 you've spent as far as investing in yourself. And in our school, we've got all kinds of courses, and my gosh, we bring experts in. We had Dr. James Foamby, who is on this morning, and Dr. James taught us how to make money with AI this last week. And I mean, we got all kinds of stuff, book clubs and accountability groups and video libraries and courses. And I mean, we got all that stuff in there, but that's not what makes us special. What makes us special is our team, is our community, and that's what does it. I love our community. We call ourselves the REU family, and if you're really wanting to get in a group of winners that can start changing your life, jump in there and just start engaging with us, and watch how your thought process changes when you get with a bunch of winners. Watch how your thought process changes. So residualearnersuniversity.com. Go there now and jump in with our community, because we're on a mission to take people to the top, huh? And the side benefit is this: our school is built like Facebook. We post in there all the time. Well, here's the difference. Instead of just having all kinds of junk like Facebook does, we are 100% positive. We got positive videos, positive quotes, positive stories, positive business building tips. I mean, it's just all positive, and it affects your brain, baby. We start scrolling in there as opposed to over here. We're in our university scrolling, and man, anyway. Try us out. I think you'll love us, and it'll help you be a success. What you aren't changing, you're choosing. Man alive, huh? That's profound. How about that one? What you aren't changing, you're choosing. Silence is consent. Inaction is decision. Avoidance is agreement. Whoa, is that strong or what? Let me say that again. Silence is consent. Inaction is a decision. Avoidance is agreement. You know, I go over these notes quite often because this was me for the longest time. This is me for the longest time. There's a powerful truth that hits hard the moment you really grasp it. What you aren't changing, you're choosing. Everybody on here, listen to me, guys. Look at the screen real quick. You're created in in the image of the God that spoke the universe into existence. You got untapped potential. You got greatness in you. You're amazing. You can do anything you set your mind to. That's the thing you got to grasp first, is that you can do anything you set your mind to. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. But what you don't change, you're choosing. I mean, you really are. If you're tolerating it, you're choosing it. If you keep returning to it, you're choosing it. If you know it's broken but won't face it, you're choosing it, huh? This principle applies to every area of your life: your health, your finances, your relationships, your habits, and your mindset. The moment you stop blaming and start owning, everything changes. Let me say it again. If you are tolerating it, you're choosing it. If you keep returning to it, you're choosing it. If you know it's broken but won't face it, you're choosing it. Oh my gosh, that's strong. You may not have chosen the circumstance, but you're choosing to stay. Oh, huh? Amen or oh me on that one. You may not have chosen the circumstance, but you're choosing to stay. Huh? You didn't choose to grow up in dysfunction. You didn't choose to be hurt, betrayed, or abandoned. You didn't choose the hard hand life dealt you. But now you're an adult. You have choices. And if you're staying in the same patterns, the same mindset, the same pain, the same cycle, you're no longer a victim of it. You're a participant in it. Oh, my. But now you're an adult. You have choices. And if you're staying in the same patterns, the same mindset, the same pain, the same cycle, you're no longer a victim of it. You're a participant in it. That's not meant to shame you. It's meant to empower you. But because the moment you take ownership of your choices is the moment you take back your power, huh? Change is hard, but so is staying stuck. Change is uncomfortable. It's scary. It requires effort, discipline, and honesty, but so does staying stuck. So does pretending you're okay. So does dragging the same dysfunction into another day, another year, another generation. It's hard. have the tough conversation. It's hard to leave the toxic job. It's hard to leave the toxic relationship. It's hard to start new habits. Absolutely. But it's also hard to live in resentment, exhaustion, regret, and bitterness. And every day you don't change it, you're saying, I'm okay with it. You're choosing it, huh? Man, that was my life for a long time, huh? I grew up in a dysfunctional family, a dad that was a scumbag. He was abusive, ran off when I was 9. I had mental scars to overcome. I mean, yeah, all that stuff. Yeah. But you know what? We can all change. I went from that to being a businessman that has made millions of dollars. I mean, it's never too late to be what you could have been. Let's go. Let's start. Let's do something different. Let's get it going, baby. Come on now, not later, now. No one is coming to change it for you. We live in a culture obsessed with quick fixes and outside saviors, but here's the truth. No one's going to ride up on a white horse to save you. You're going to have to be the one on the white horse, huh? No one is going to rescue you from hard things you won't confront, huh? No one is going to magically change what you refuse to address, huh? You want a better life? You have to make better choices. You want a better life? You got to make better choices. You want different outcomes? You need different habits. You know, life is pretty much common sense. Man, thanks for all the gifts, guys. Y'all are amazing today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good morning, X-Ray Goddess. Good morning, Bruno. Good morning, Pooh. Good morning, Zandra. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Randy and Nakasa, good morning. Angel, better choices. Yes. Good morning. Pooh B says you're welcome. Good morning. Good morning, man. Blondie joined us. Quantum joined us. Good morning. Good morning. Laura B's with us. Charlie's with us. Good morning to you, Charlie. Good morning, man. Yeah, it's hard to change, but it's worth it, huh? You want different outcomes, you need different habits. And yes, it's hard, but it's also liberating, huh? Because the same truth that confronts you is the one that sets you free, and you have the power to change it, baby. Own the pattern, or the pattern owns you. Oh, wow. Own the pattern, or the pattern owns you. If you don't break the cycle, you repeat it. If you don't challenge your beliefs, you'll stay limited. If you don't address the problem, you'll carry it forever. Oh my gosh, huh? The longer you delay change, the deeper the roots grow, baby. But when you step into ownership, you begin to rewrite the story. Ownership says this: I created this, or I allowed it. If I allowed it, I can change it. If I don't, I'm choosing it. That's the hard, but it's the hard that leads to freedom, huh? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, choose your hard. That's my favorite thing now. Choose your hard, but choose wisely. Choose your hard. It's hard to face your finances. It's hard to admit the truth about your health. It's hard to confront your relationship patterns. It's hard to unlearn and relearn. Yep. But it's also hard to live in quiet desperation. It's hard to tolerate what's destroying your peace. It's hard to pretend you're fine when you know you're not. Oh my gosh. But it's also hard to live in quiet desperation. It's hard to tolerate what's destroying your peace. And it's hard to pretend you're fine when you know you're not. Man, there was a big chunk of my life I pretended I was fine when I knew I wasn't, guys. Choose your hard. What you're tolerating today, you'll be regretting tomorrow unless you choose to change it. You're always choosing something every day with every habit, every decision, every silence. You're choosing something: growth or stagnation, courage or comfort, healing or hiding, discipline or delay, ownership or excuses. You don't have to change everything today, but you do have to stop pretending that staying the same is neutral. It's not. What you aren't changing, you're choosing. Man, is that powerful stuff or what? Oh my gosh. If you guys are wondering, I read from notes. I have all kinds of notes, and I read from those. I'm not reading out of a book. It's from my notes. I give speeches all over the country. Oh, and I have notebooks full of my notes, and every day I go through and I pull out some stuff that I feel motivated to talk to you guys about. Whatever's on my heart, I want to talk to you guys about it, man. Anyway, Jackie. Hey, Jackie. How's Jackie today? Oh my gosh, Xandra put in there. That's me right there. Look what Xandra put in there. That's me. You're watching the author of Be, Do, and Have More and Millionaire by Halftime. And she put the Presley Swagerty. Well, thank you for the Presley Swagerty, Xandra. Man, oh my gosh, I appreciate that from you. I'm so good. Oh, good morning, everybody. Man, good morning, everybody. Oh my gosh, good morning. For those joining just now, I'm Presley Swagerty. Yep, Presley Swagerty. Grew up in the ghettos of South Dallas, taught school for 16 years, was the head basketball coach at Lakeview High School. Loved it, did it with a passion, felt like I helped kids, never made much money. My old high school coach brought me a network marketing business. Never in my life did I think I'd even look at one, let alone get involved, but it was Coach, and I loved Coach, so I listened to him. I decided to give it a shot. He was making a little money. That was the game changer in my life because that business exploded. I became the number one earner in the company. Uh, Made 40 some odd $1 million doing it, and it was the defining moment of my life, and didn't even want to do it. That's why I keep telling people, come on, be flexible, because sometimes the good Lord sends stuff that you didn't think you would do. But from there, we've had up to 7 car dealerships at one time, a printed circuit board company, a logistics company, an auto transport company, car washes, real estate, and now I'm getting in the franchise business. So I mean, I do everything. I'm still the number one earner with the network marketing company. I love doing that. I love helping people make money. I mean, that's fun to me. So anyway, I see where some of you guys are asking about the network marketing business. I don't talk about it on here. I never wanted my live to be something I was talking about that on. So I don't talk about it on here. But if you want to direct message me and say, Presley, how did you make millions of dollars in network marketing? I'm happy to share it offline. But on here, I only got one focus, and that's for you to be a success. I just want you to be a success. That's my whole key. I think the good Lord put me on this earth for 2 things. One, to tell you eternity's too long to be wrong, get your life right with Jesus. But number 2, I think he put me on this earth to lead the parade of telling you can do anything you set your mind to. You got greatness in you. You can be a success. Let's go. You can make millions of dollars. You can get a millionaire mindset. You can create wealth. You can leave a legacy you're proud of. You just got to get to doing something different. It's our thoughts that create our actions, and our actions are what create our circumstances. Come on, baby. Oh my gosh, come on. And then about a year and a half ago, I decided to do a podcast channel. We did a podcast channel. It's there for you. You can certainly go there. And man, we got probably 100 podcasts in there now. So go check it out. Residual Earners. We're on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. Residual Earners. Yep, that's the name of what we do, Residual Earners. Then we started these lives a little over a year ago now. And I go just about every day. Every once in a while, I'll miss a day, but not very often. So I'm here just about every single day, 7 days a week, going through lives. I even doing them on Sundays before I head to church. So I'm here all the time with you. And then, I wanted to do more and be able to help people more. So we started our success school. It's called Residual Earners University. And it's amazing, guys. I'm telling you, we are changing lives, baby. We are changing lives, because in the school, I can mentor you. I can Zoom with you. I can get on calls with you. And we got hundreds of winners that you can network with. Our school has got courses. Sure, we got courses in there that are awesome. We bring in experts every week, and they're awesome. We have a video library that's massive. We have accountability groups and book clubs, and we got all that stuff in there, sure. But what makes our group so different is our people. We've got the most amazing group of supportive people. So if you're wanting to get in a group of winners that'll help you become a winner, I'm telling you what, come join us. Or you may already be a winner, but you want to just take it to the next level. I'm telling you, we're there for you. We're there for you. I can help you scale. If you got a business, I can help you scale. Network marketing, I started with no business partners and created 500,000. I started with no customers and have millions. We started with one car dealership and scaled it up to 7. I'm starting now in with one franchise, but I want a bunch. I mean, I can help you scale if you got a business you're wanting to scale. I mean, if you're just wanting to change your life and run with winners and start doing bigger things in your life, come join us. Residual Earners University.com. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Get in there and join us. Do you realize so many people come to me and they're scared to fail? They're scared to fail. They're worrying about failing. I'm telling you, understand this. Failure is just part of the success process because, man, thanks, Angel, for the gifts. Man, I appreciate that. Oh, my gosh, we're at 76,000 likes. Can we hit 100,000 real quick? I love 6 figures. We got about 200 people on here. Could we tap on that screen if you're getting something out of this and help us get to 100,000? But anyway, failure is just part of it. I mean, if you think you're going to go through life without getting knocked down, ain't happening. If you think you're going to get a business going and take it to where you're making millions of dollars and not get knocked down, ain't happening. You're going to get knocked down every once in a while. Things just don't always work out. I had a business going, and a young man that was just like another son to me, he betrayed me, and he ended up costing us millions of dollars. But you just learn. You get knocked down, you get your butt up, you dust yourself off, and you get back in the game. I don't worry about it anymore. I learned a lot from it. Learned a lot. I always tell people I don't win or lose. I win or learn. How about that? Because when it doesn't go right, I learn a whole lot more than I do when it goes right. So just understand you're going to get knocked down some, and just understand that's part of it. It is what it is. So get knocked down, get up, dust yourself off, straighten the uniform, run back in the game. That's how we got to do it. I call it failing forward. We're going to fail. If you listen or if you read Jeff Bezos's book, Bezos, man, he almost went out of business several times. He started that business just selling books out of his basement. Do you all understand that? Amazon was started just selling books out of a basement. Kind of crazy, isn't it? And he almost went out of business a few times. My gosh, Elon Musk almost went out of business a few times. Sam Walton had one 5 and dime store for the longest before it turned into Walmart. Colonel Sanders started Kentucky Fried Chicken when he was in his 60s, living on a Social Security check. Man, Domino's Pizza was started by an orphan who had to put his Volkswagen up to lease his first little pizza joint. I can go on and on and on, guys. Rowling, man, got turned down and turned down and turned down before Harry Potter became a thing. I mean, you can just go through the list. Understand, you're going to get knocked down. So failure isn't the opposite of success. It's the path to it. If you want to succeed in life, business, relationships, or any meaningful pursuit, you must redefine your relationship with failure. Failure is not fatal. It's feedback. It's a necessary ingredient in growth. The truth is, everyone fails some. I mean, it just is what it is. Don't feel like you're the Lone Ranger. The difference is what they do next. You can let failure stop you, or you can fail forward using every misstep as a stepping stone to greater strength, wisdom, and resilience. Again, I don't look at failure like I lose. I either win or I learn, and that's how I treat life. I win or I learn. You can let failure stop you, or you can fail forward using every misstep as a stepping stone to greater strength, greater wisdom, and greater resilience. Come on, baby, let's do it that way, huh? Failure is inevitable. Stagnation is optional. You will have some setbacks. You will mess up occasionally. You will fall short. You will make decisions that don't work out. That's not a sign you're broken. That's a sign you're trying. The people who never fail are the ones who never do. Come on, baby. Let's get in there. Let's get in there. Failure only becomes final when you refuse to get back up. Failing forward means you fail, but you fail in the direction of your goals. I mean, come on. I always say fail forward. You're going to keep going the right direction, though. You fail forward, get back up, dust yourself off, go a ways farther. You may get knocked down again, but fall forward. I'm telling you, come on, we can do this. Failure only becomes final when you refuse to get back up. Well, we're not going to do that. So, residual earners, we don't. Our community doesn't. We get back up. We keep going. Failing forward means you failed, but you fell in the direction of your goals. It means you learned, you adjusted, and you moved again. This time, bigger, stronger, and faster, baby. Come on, huh? Failing isn't the problem, quitting is. The world tells you to avoid failure, to play it safe, but avoiding failure also avoids growth and success. Edison, get this, Edison failed over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. Did y'all realize that? He tried 1,000 times. It didn't work before he finally found the one that did, huh? Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. Did y'all know that? Michael Jordan was cut when he was a sophomore from his high school basketball team. Oprah was told she wasn't fit for television. That's pretty amazing, isn't it? Oprah. Elvis Presley was told to go back to driving trucks. Come on. What made them different? They didn't let failure define them. They used it to refine them. Failure isn't what stops most people, shame is. But when you understand that failure is simply part of the process, you stop fearing it, you face it, you extract wisdom from it, you turn it into fuel. Yeah, baby. Every setback contains a seed. Every failure holds something valuable, a lesson you didn't see before, a character trait that needed developing, a redirection that saved you from a worse path. I mean, come on, baby, just understand. You can do it. You can do it. Something doesn't work right, learn from it, and let's move forward, huh? When you fail forward, you don't fail. You mine it for growth. You ask, what did I learn? What will I do differently? Who did I become in the process? I'm telling you, you're going to grow a whole lot more when things don't go right. And again, let me say this. Everybody look at the screen. Understand this. Quit thinking you're the Lone Ranger. Everybody has things that don't work. Everybody. Don't think, oh, I'm the only one that tried something and it didn't work. Baloney. You're in the midst of everybody, huh? You don't fail and stay down. You fail and stand taller. If you got a problem, if you get knocked down, you just stand up taller, baby, and let's keep going. Failing forward means building mental strength. When you fail forward consistently, something powerful happens. You stop fearing failure. You start fearing inactivity instead. You develop a mindset of progress over perfection. You train your identity to match a high achiever's reality. Come on, baby. Huh? I tell people all the time, feel the fear and do it anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway. I'm not afraid to get it wrong. I'm afraid of staying the same. We don't want that, do we? Huh? That shift is what separates the successful from the stuck. And understand, it's hard. Sometimes you got to choose your hard. It's hard to fail publicly. It's hard to feel like you're not getting it right. It's hard to keep going when you're discouraged, but it's also hard to live in fear of trying. It's hard to sit on potential that never gets expressed. It's hard to wonder what might have happened if you had just kept going. Guys, we don't want to be doing that what if thing. Come on, come on. We either take some risk in our life or we have regret, and we don't want to have regret. See, risk weighs ounces, but regret weighs tons. We want to go for it, right? We want to go for it. Choose your hard. Failure is hard, but quitting is harder. Failing is hard, but never trying is worse. Fail forward, don't fall back. Failing back leads to excuses, shame, and quitting. Failing forward leads to breakthroughs, confidence, and strength. It's not about avoiding the fail. It's about failing in the direction of your future. Again, we're going to all get knocked down. Just understand that. The person who is willing to make mistakes is often the one who reaches the finish line first. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to keep moving. So make mistakes boldly, fail with purpose, fail with eyes on the vision, because the only people who win are the ones who are willing to have a setback along the way. Oh my gosh, man, is that strong or what? Just understand you're not the only one that gets knocked down. And I'm telling you, life knocks you down, business knocks you down. We all get knocked down. Just get your butt back up and let's go. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Embrace rejection and become unstoppable. I mean, you say, well, all those are just cute little sayings. Yeah, they are, but they're truth. They're truth. I'm telling you right now, they're truth. Oh my gosh, we're at 88,000 likes. Can we hit 100,000? Would y'all do that for me? Oh my gosh. Good morning, everybody. Man, it's good to be here with you guys. All those likes, they help our algorithm. So if you're just sitting there, tap on that screen and it'll help our algorithms. That helps us a whole bunch. I greatly appreciate that. Man, y'all are amazing this morning. The shares, the gifts, the likes, the follows, all that stuff helps our algorithm. Anyway, I'm going to give 50 copies of my book away Monday. We'll pull 50 names. So if you want to get in the running for a free copy, simply do these two things. Hit follow right here. So we got 200 people on here. Hit follow real quick. Did you hit follow? Come on, follow us. All that means is you'll find us easier when we go live. It's not a big deal to follow somebody. Just hit follow. All right, good. Now, go to our podcast channel on YouTube. So go to YouTube, type in Residual Earners. That'll pull our podcast channel up. Hit subscribe, and then go to any podcast. Click on any podcast, and in the comment section, write free books. And you're in the running. So hit follow right here. So hit follow real quick. Go to YouTube, type in Residual Earners. It'll pull up our podcast channel. Hit subscribe. Then click on any podcast. Click on any video. And in the comment section, write free books. And Monday, we'll pull 50 more names out, and I'll ship it. I'll even pay the shipping. And you'll get notified because we got a message and get your address because we actually ship them to you. Oh, man. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, have you seen my number, Presley? If not, I will give you my number on here. I need to talk. Chrissy, direct message me and send it, and I'll look when I get off here in a few minutes. Just direct message me that number. Oh my gosh. Good morning, everybody. Man, it's good to see all you guys this morning. I am so happy to be here with you guys on this holiday weekend. Man, I got my two granddaughters in town, and that has been a blessing. Oh my gosh, getting to spend some time with them. I love doing that with them. And man, I love getting on here with you guys. Okay, you did it. Do it again if you would, Chrissy. Do it. That way it'll be at the top of my messages. Yeah, it's fun. It is fun, man. We went yesterday and got their hair done, and then we went to a petting zoo, and then we swam. And I mean, there wasn't much downtime. Today, I think I'm going to take them to get their nails done, do the mani-pedi thing with them, huh? How about that? Anyway, good morning, everybody. It is so good to see you guys. Love being here with you guys. You know, guys, let's do this on this holiday weekend. Most of you got a little time off. You know, if you got some time off, do you a vision board today. Do a vision board. My little 5-step success starter kit is the real deal, baby. I mean, it really is. Do you a vision board. Print off some pictures of the car you want, the house you want, the boat you want, the plane you want, the vacation you want, the jewelry you want, the second home you want, your church, maybe, if you want to give to your church, your kids, if you want to do something big for your kids, St. Jude's or your, you know, who you like to give to. I mean, you know, just print off some pictures and make you a little collage somewhere in your house. So print off the pictures, get some tape, and somewhere in your house, make a little collage. That's it. Maybe it's the back of your closet door. I don't care where you put it. Just put it where you can see it every day. And now your mind knows what you want. And then next, number 2, write you some goals down. Come on, we got to have goals, guys. 3% of the population has written goals, but that 3% earns 10 times more than everybody else does on average. Come on, baby, write some goals down. You know, I would say start with debt free. My next one would be start a business. My next one would be, if you got a business, scale the business. You know, let's get it to where we're making, you know, netting 10 grand a month, 20 grand a month, 50 grand a month, 100 grand a month, whatever you're looking for. Come on, let's do it, huh? How about if you want to get into real estate? I want 5 rental properties in the next 10 months. Maybe you want to lose some weight. Maybe I want to lose 30 pounds. Put that on there. Have 5 to 10 goals that are going to help you accomplish your vision board, huh? So now I got number 1, a vision board. Number 2, I've written me some goals down. And do you realize to make that vision board won't take 30 minutes? Writing your goals down won't take 30 minutes. We're talking an hour or less to have a vision board and goals. And now you've got direction in your life, huh? And then number 3, read 10 pages out of a business book or personal growth book every day. Just 10 pages. Take 10 or 15 minutes, read you 10 pages. And you go, well, Presley, 10 pages isn't going to change my life. You're right. But if I do it every day, in a week, I've read 70 pages. In a month, I've read 300 pages. In a year, I've read 3,650 pages. In a year, I've read 15 plus good books. 15 plus good books. Books like Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, uh, Cash Flow Quadrants, Robert Kiyosaki, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, Stephen Covey, How to Win Friends and Influence People, Dale Carnegie. How about The Power of One More by Ed Mylett, Atomic Habits by James Clear, uh, Buy Back Your Time by Dan Martell. How about Outliers, Malcolm Gladwell? How about The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy? How about The Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwartz? How about The 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth by John Maxwell? How about Good to Great by Jim Collins, or Built to Last by Jim Collins, or The Richest Man in Babylon by George Clason? How about some of those books do you realize all those books I just named, 15 or 16 of them, do you realize if you read this 10 pages a day, in a year, you could have read every one of those books? By just doing that little bit every day, you could have read every one of those books. So read you 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day. And let's start this weekend. Let's remember this holiday is the holiday that got us in the right direction. So we do a vision board, number 1. We write our goals down, number 2. We start reading 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day. Number 4, we start watching one personal growth giant. Zig Ziglar, Stephen Covey, Les Brown, Joyce Myers, Tony Robbins, Brendan Burchard, Simon Sinek, Ed Mylett, Dan Martell, Brian Tracy, Jim Rohn, Art Williams, Alex Hermosi, Mel Robbins, Myron Golden. I mean, you can just go down the list. Watch you one every day. Just go to YouTube and watch you one personal growth giant every day. And then number 5, run with winners. I'm telling you, the big one is running with winners, guys. The vision board's important. The goals are important. 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day is important. Watching one personal growth giant every day is important. Putting good stuff in your brain is important. Sure is. But I'm telling you what, the one that's the game changer is who you spend your time with. If you will start running with winners, guys, I'm telling you, your whole life will change. It will. And, every day I get people that say, well, I don't have winners to run with. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Get on these lives. I do these every day. And join our success school. I'm telling you what, if you really want to get with a bunch of winners, if you really want, because I'm telling you, that's the game changer. Get in our success school. It's residualearnersuniversity.com. Residualearnersuniversity.com. Join our success school, because it's amazing, guys. You get to run with winners, and the running with people that are going somewhere is the game changer in your life. I'm telling you, that is the biggest factor in my success, is who I started running with. And if you don't have good people to run with, winners to run with, business people to run with, jump in our success school. Our school has courses that are amazing. My blueprint for success is in there. How I went from ghetto to millionaire, and it's in modules, and you can work your way through it. And we got all kinds of other courses, and we're fixing to add 7 more courses. And I mean, I could go on and on and on. I mean, we do experts every week. This last week we had James Fomby, Dr. James Fomby, come in and teach us how to make money with AI. We do that every week. We have 2 experts come in every week and do Zooms with us. We got book clubs, and we've got accountability groups, and we've got a video library that's massive, and we got all that stuff. But that's not the good stuff. The good stuff is our people. If you're wanting to just start running and networking with winners, that's the game changer in your life. Yeah, we got all the good stuff. And I mean, our school is set up like Facebook. I mean, we post in there every day, and it's got thousands of posts. But here's the difference. All our posts are positive. Positive videos, positive quotes, positive stories, business building tips. I mean, you can get in there and scroll, and it's putting good stuff in your brain. But I'm telling you what, again, the game changer for our school is our community. We've got a community of winners. And if you're wanting to be a winner, start running with winners and watch it rubs off on you. Go to join reu.com. You can go that way, or you can go residualearnersuniversity.com. Or if you're on TikTok, up at the top on our profile page, it's right up at the top. Residualearnersuniversity.com. You can just click on it there, or you can put it in your address bar. It doesn't matter. It'll take you there, and you'll go to our landing page, and you'll put in your name and your email. It'll take you to the school, SKOOL platform, because that's where we built our university, is on the school SKOOL platform. That's the platform Alex Hermosi owns part of, and You just fill out a little form and boom, you're in. And it's $29, but it'll be the best $29 you ever invested in yourself. If you're wanting to be a winner, if you're wanting to change your life, come on, join us. I'm telling you, it's the game changer. I mean, there'll be so many testimonials in there, it'll blow you away. And then once you join, guys, get on your mobile device, go to the App Store and put in school, SKOOL, and download the app. It's free. Download the app, and then you can access the school through your mobile device. That's how I get on there most of the time, is on my phone. It's amazing. Again, residualearnersuniversity.com if you're wanting to change your life. Come on and join us. Well, guys, come on. We're at 97,000. Can we hit 100,000? Yep, look at that. Fired Up Peepaw. Look what Fired Up Peepaw said. If you want a testimonial, best investment you will make in yourself in 2025. How about that, huh? How about that? Yep, Alex Hermosi's pretty amazing. You know, he's definitely got it going on. As a matter of fact, he's one of the personal growth giants. I say, check him out. I'm telling you. Oh my gosh, where are we at? We're at 98,000. Tap on that screen. Let's hit. Oh my gosh, just joined. I love it. Look at that, man. I love that. I love it when people say that. Just joined. I love it. Come on, baby. Go to residualearnersuniversity.com and get in here with me and a bunch of other winners, and let's go, huh? Let's start taking our life to the top. Y'all ready? Come on. Residualearnersuniversity.com. Let's go. All right, we're at almost 99,000. Come on, come on, come on. Oh my gosh, come on. Man, good to see all you boys and girls this morning. Guys, success is not complicated. It's just doing a few things. I'm telling you, and I challenge everybody during this holiday weekend, when you got a little bit of time, do your vision board and write your goals down. Start reading out of a good business book or personal growth book. Start watching a personal growth chat and start running with winners. And let's start changing this week. Let's remember this weekend is the weekend that we started changing our life, and we started leveling up, and we started taking our life to the next level. And on here, I'm not just talking about people that are down on your luck. That's great. We can get you in there and help you, but I'm talking to everybody. I don't care where you fall on that socioeconomic scale. If you're at the bottom, let's get you to the middle. If you're in the middle, let's get you to the top. If you're at the top, let's go to the stratosphere. I've been blessed to make millions of dollars, and I'm telling you what, I'm working hard to level up. I'm working hard to level up. I mean, I want to go to the stratosphere, baby. Let's go. Come on, jump on this boat with me, and let's go, huh? Come on. Residualearnersuniversity.com. By the way, Monday, I'm going to give away 50 copies of my book. We've already given away over 1,500 copies, and I even pay shipping. I don't even want you to pay shipping. I'll even pay that. So if you want a hard copy of my book, if you want to get in the running for it, hit follow. So hit follow at the top of the screen there. Hit follow. Come on. Hit follow. All right, now go to our podcast channel. Go to YouTube, type in Residual Earners, pull up our podcast channel. It'll then hit subscribe, and then click on any podcast. Go to the comment section and write free books, and you'll be in the running. We'll pull 50 names Monday, and we'll send out 50 copies. We've already sent out, 1,600 copies of this thing. But again, hit follow where you are right now. Hit follow. Now go to our podcast channel on YouTube. So type in Residual Earners on YouTube, pull up our podcast channel, hit subscribe, and then click on any podcast. Click on any video, go to the comment section and write free books, and you're in the running. Yep. And then I see where a couple of you guys keep asking about network marketing. Yep, I am the number one earner in the company, made millions of dollars, but I don't pitch it on here. And by the way, we're fixing to launch fintech banking and home and auto insurance, and I think it's fixing to explode. But if you're interested in learning about any of that, just direct message me. Again, I don't pitch it on here, so direct message me and say, Presley, how do you make money in network marketing? Oh my gosh. Well, guys, I hope y'all have a great holiday. I will be back tomorrow, though. I mean, I'll be doing this tomorrow. I do it just about every single day, and I'll be on here. And man, come join us. We have fun every morning, just going over success tips. What else? Anything I can think of? I guess that's about it. Again, if you haven't joined our success school, do it. Come join our community. We've got an amazing group of people, guys. I'm telling you, if you want to get in a group that's going to help you rise up, if you want to get in a community that's got a movement going on, and we're all trying to level up, I'm telling you, come join us. We have fun too. You know, we do one Wednesday night a month. We do a speed networking where we get in groups and we talk to each other and get to know each other, and then we'll get into a new group and we talk to each other and get to know each other, and then we get in a new group and we get to talking to each other and we know each other. I mean, it's until you've experienced it, I mean, I can't really tell you about it. It's our school is so amazing because our people, we call ourselves the REU family. If that doesn't tell you everything you need to know, I tell you what. Oh my gosh, who said that? See, look at this. We love the speed networking. Oh, don't we though, man? I love it. Yeah. Thanks, Carrie. Rooted and ready with Carrie right there, baby. But anyway, we love the speed networking group. We do that. Oh my gosh, we just have a good time in there, and we grow as a person, and we got support, and we get people that help us, and we can network with people and run with winners. And oh my gosh, just come on, baby. I'm telling you right now. What else? I can't think of anything else. I don't guess, guys. Um, I will be back tomorrow morning, so jump on here and join me, and we'll have some fun. I'm going to go and take two granddaughters to do manis and petties today, I think. So that's going to be what my fun day is going to consist of, and just get to hang out with them. They're in from Calgary, Alberta, so it's a lot of fun. But I guess last thing I'll say it one last time: if you want to get in the running for a free book, Monday, we'll pull 50 names out. So hit follow. This will get you in the running. Hit follow. Then go to our podcast channel on YouTube. So go to YouTube, type in Residual Earners. It'll pull our podcast channel up. Hit subscribe, and then click on any podcast. Go to the comment section and write free books. And Monday, we'll pull 50 names and send 50 more copies out. If you want to hear about my network marketing business, I don't pitch it on here, so direct message me, Presley. How do you make money in network marketing? I'm happy to share that. And then again, if you haven't joined our success school, get in our community and let's make it happen, baby. Let's make it happen. Well, all right, guys. God bless you. Y'all have a great day, and we'll see you in the morning. You guys over here on YouTube, man, I appreciate y'all greatly. We're getting the YouTube channel rocking. It's going to rock. It's just been slower building than TikTok. TikTok will have thousands of people come through, and YouTube will have hundreds, but we're getting it there. But anyway, if you guys haven't joined us, do it. Go to our success school, guys. I'm telling you, it's the real deal. Residualearnersuniversity.com or joinreu.com, either one, and come in there and join us, and let's run together. But anyway, y'all have a great day, and I'll see y'all in the morning.